Would you like to have the first bite, Aryan?
Yes, Mama.
Oh, sure.
Thank you, Mama.
That's okay. Hi everyone, today I'm going to make some fruit and custard puff pastry tart. This is what I'm going to bake it in, and I've lined it with some oil spray. I'm going to wash, peel and cut up some apples, mandarins and bananas. I haven't cut up the mandarins because I'll just be using them for garnishing at the end. There we are, so I've cut up the apples. I'll have some slices over here just in case I might use it for garnishing later. Then I'm going to pour in about 500 grams of thick vanilla custard. So this is the Dairy Farmer's thick vanilla custard. It's a ready-made custard, but this is my favorite one, so I don't take the effort of making custard at home because I really love the taste of this particular brand custard. And once again, the brand is called Dairy Farmers, and this is their thick vanilla custard. And it's very lovely. If you haven't tasted it yet, surely give it a go. Next, I cut up the bananas and added in a tiny bit of sugar. That's optional, but I'm just having a very sweet tooth today, so I added in a little bit extra sugar, giving it all a good mix. I'm just going to add in 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and then mixing it all well together. There we are, it's nice and lovely. Next, I'm just molding a puff pastry sheet onto my tray, so I'll need another one as well, and then I'll cut off the excess on the edges. And I'm just going to cut off these excess edges using a knife or scissors. There we go, it's looking nice and beautiful. I'm just going to prick the base with a fork so that it won't get soggy while it's baking. I preheated my baking oven at 160 degrees. I'll be baking it until it's nice and golden brown once I place the filling into this. I pick the base and I pick the sides as well with the fork. And then I'm going to take this fruit and custard mix and place it on top. Just spreading it out nicely. And I'm going to place it off into my baking oven until the puff pastry turns nice and golden brown. In order to get a bit more creative, I cut up a thin strip out of the puff pastry. Next, I'm just going to twist it. I'm just going to stick it onto the baking tray. Just did that diagonally and stuck it on the edge. Did up another one as well. I'm not going to cover up the whole thing because I'm making a tart and not a pie. So it's if I'm making a pie that I cover the whole thing up, but this is just to make it a little bit more fancy, that's all. And into the baking oven it goes. After about 15 minutes, this is how it looks like. This bit here, it just got crispy at the ends, but it didn't get a chance to become crispy here because it fell into the liquid. So then I just left it as such, but it's cooked nevertheless. I'm going to wait for this to cool down and then garnish it and we can serve it. And there it is, looking nice and lovely. Lots of fruits and custard. It's one of my favorite combinations. Now let's just cut into it and plate it up. My son is already seated and ready to have it. Would you like to have the first bite, Aryan?
Yes, Mama.
Oh, sure. I've just taken out a small triangular section and plated it up. A nice thin and crispy crust, and it's got all the fruits and custard in there. Yum yum, very healthy and tasty.
Thank you, Mama.
That's okay. Yummy. Oh, good boy. Yeah, eat the fruits, eat it up.
Okay. That
What's that?
is orange.
Orange. It's a mandarin.
No, it's orange.
That's because it's a baby orange. It's a baby. It's called mandarin.
Mandarin baby.
Baby orange is called mandarin. The big one is called orange. What's that?
It's the orange baby.
Orange baby.